Do you like D&D? Did you know that my game development branch, Reven Games, has just released a book of homebrew content for 5e? Swan's Guide to the Profane includes 30 subclasses across all 13 official classes, my homebrew class The Channeler, and a full overhaul for poisons to make them a viable part of your campaigns, and it's available completely free on my website or on the Reven Games Patreon. Check it out, linked in the description. On with the video. I'm going to wait for the signal because I don't want to waste a detect thoughts when I've already seen through what she means, so remain silent and wait for the signal.
The problem with Marcus, of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Wow, how do people know a fight's happening in a basement? Why are they all screaming and running when they just hear someone draw a weapon through a wall? Whatever. And he's on our side because he's the one who knew it was coming. Wrath, can you do me a favour? Go and stand next to this one to give him advantage. So he can do this. Surprise around, cool. Oh, she's a doppelganger. I love being able to just tell that magically. Oh, there's one of their Thonos. Good effort, man. Okay. Well, I don't want to use fire in this guy's basement, so instead I will just get blasting. Oh, look, it's a doppelganger. Who could have seen that coming? Not me, for certain.
Very well.
Jaheira, what are you going to be doing?
Enough circling.
Oh yeah, let's thorn whip him down, actually. That's a good idea. Oh, you can't quite reach. Damn. Oh, hang on. Moonbeam. Damages any creature. Doesn't this force transformed creatures back into their normal shape? I bet that won't work in this, because that would be too powerful in this game. But we will try. Yep, it didn't work. Come on. Like, it's... Oh, I find this so bizarre. It's like, oh, we can't have this spell do the thing that it does in the game because that would be too powerful. Because you'd just be able to unmask shapeshifters when you can just, you know, press T and see that they're a shapeshift. It's bizarre to me. You couldn't have had it so that when they're in disguise, you can't see their fake, their real form. Astounding. Genuinely one of the weirdest things in this game. Right, what can I do? Shoot, I guess. Yeah, shoot that one. And again. Nice. And then switch back. And finish him off. Her off. That one was a doppelganger as well. Oh, how am I supposed to see through these clever ruses? Yeah, I'm going to thorn whip him down next time Jaheira comes around. Why would you jump up there? Why would you shoot and then jump up there? Morphic ambush. Oh! Wow! If only I had an ability that... Sorry, I'm going to stop with that. Oh, yeah, I didn't need a chuck. Sorry, I saw she had 5 health after blasting. Oh, you bastard. There's a cage up there. Okay, can I use this? I can just move Moonbeam. Alright, sure. And then move out here so you're not in easy line of sight.
Victory awaits.
It's Lae'zel charge's fault.
Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder? Mahler's mark. How many more Harpers then?
Yeah, I think that's the better question. Especially considering like doppelgangers have always been Baal supporters.
Gods, let there be something green.
That was a big part of the original Baldur's Gate. Kill order. Oh, this takes me back. The number of times in the original Baldur's Gate you get into a random fight and it's just like, here, kill this person. They look like this. If you kill them, you'll be rich and happy forever. Just every time. So what's this one? You won't have to wear those Harper smiles much longer. Orin has given the order. Kill the crone, but not before you tell her how her little soldiers died. Preserve some hair or sinew if you can. The Chosen would like to string a harp of her own. Ah, yeah, it's pretty messed up.
Open up.
Heavy chest. Acid vial. And holy water. Ooh, look at them. That's pretty cool. Huh? That's actually really cool, seeing that. Surveillance notes. The city's Harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, this structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual Harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it spread. So while they scramble to rebuild, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Orin, presumably being the Chosen. Destroyed cage door. Interesting.
May the gods take you first.
Why am I hitting it? Why am I hitting this door? Eve, what are you doing? Also, was I doing like 14 damage? Bloody hell, Eve. Okay. Why did you do that? 2 superior healing. Nice. Nice.
Thank you.
No thanks necessary. You hurt. Don't thank me yet. How do I know you're not a doppelganger too? Oh, we could just check. We could just press T on him and then we'll know. What was all that Saloon's tears nonsense? No, that worked. No thanks necessary. Are you hurt?
I'm alive. That's more than the others can say. You're the one High Harper Jaheira sent.
She's right there, you know. I am. I'm here to help. She didn't send me. We're allies, equals. I'm not a Harper. I'm just passing by. I am. I'm here to help.
Oh, thank the gods. You're the first friendly face I've seen in days. Old Danthelon included. The others. They're all dead. Or scattered. Jaheira sent word of the victory over Ketheric. Set us hunting after the cultists in the city. But they were the ones hunting us. Things were quiet. Until we started to ask about the Rashomar.
Rashomar, a native of Rashomon, the far eastern land known for its wild inhabitants and the witches who rule them.
Who is this Rashomar? What does Jaheira want with them? Again, she's right there. Then what happened? Who is this Rashomar? What does Jaheira want with them?
The High Harper didn't
She's
tell
right
you.
there.
Perhaps it's not my place. Just tell her
She's
this.
right there. Oh.
I can't continue the hunt. Whatever the cult has done with the Rashomar, they do not want him found.
Oh, he popped. Sorry, Jaheira, I tried. I guess she was out, like, too far away. I'm really sorry, Jaheira, he just popped. I tried to talk to him and he was like, I can't do this anymore, pop. And then he was gone. Eye bite, bloody hell. And Conjure Elemental, nice. And there's the Gale. Hey. Good news and bad news. They're all dead.
If your lot have cracked another bloody cask,
They're dead, Entharl. Doppelgangers were using them as bait.
Seems they snared more than they could skin in you. Did Geraldus survive?
Alive. But he'll need some time to recover.
I'll tuck the boy up tight till he's ready to get back to Harper. What will you do?
Continue the hunt.
Aye. Silly question, I suppose.
Till he's ready to get back to Harper and...
Go on. If the Steel Watch come poking around, my brother and I will earn our coin.
Cool. I appreciate the loyalty.
Sounds like you've left some buddies to bury. Plus side, Enthal pays overtime.
Are they actually brothers? Because they don't look that alike and their accents are completely different.
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs,
Oh.
the velveteen elixir.
that is the place with the people I met in the Mushroom Kingdom. Also, why is it considered stealing to interact with the apothecary sign?
Now here's someone who appreciates the finer things. Welcome, sir.
Why do they keep calling me Sir? This is the second person to call me that. I think that was what the Velveteen Elixir was. Or, oh, was this maybe the one I heard about in Rivington?
Stop. Inhale through the nose. Hold. Exhale slowly through the mouth.
Weird.
Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious, no?
It's sort of bugging me how much they keep saying, oh, you're in Baldur's Gate now, this is Baldur's Gate, and it's like, there's still probably a decent trek between here and the actual bloody city entrance. Glorious, there's some heady top notes, I smell better incense, I thought someone was burning Rothe shit. What do you have for sale?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons.
From potions
Just
to
do make sure you read
poisons.
the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Alright, well I'll buy all your alchemical ingredients easily. And yeah, I'll buy you your good health potions as well. I cannot afford this. Huh. God, what is so bloody valuable here? Corpse Rose. Corpse Rose is what's so bloody valuable. Yeah, screw that then. What else? Divine Bone Shard. No, those make sense being valuable. And the potions. Fair enough. Alright. I cannot believe I'm going to have to do this.
Sure to savor.
Yeah. I am going to have to go back, get a load of stuff to sell, and start selling off some of the stuff I'm not going to use from camp. Because I cannot believe I actually ran out of money. But it's the way in D&D that you reach a certain point and the things... why are you equipped? Why'd you have that? Why'd you have that equipped? Oh, it's versatile. Yeah. I completely... Yeah, I've just run out of money. So I'm going to get the stuff that I'm not going to use. That's a little bit crazy to me. The Blood of Palor, a legendary weapon literally containing the blood of a god, is worth 640 gold. That's not the crazy part. The Cap of Wrath is also worth 640 gold. A Cap of Wrath, which is a fur leather helmet, is worth the same as God's Blood. Whatever. Well, that has considerably reduced the stuff I have. Let's go find out how much all of that crap is worth. It had better be a lot.
I've got a long road ahead.
Hang on. Lae'zel,
Like it's will be done.
why is something talking? I didn't think either of these had anything in them anymore. Yeah, I don't seem to have an option to actually talk to the person in
Never a dull moment.
the pixie anymore, so...
Hello again, sir.
Hello.
What can I do?
I'm going to sell you a load of stuff and I want to know how much it's worth. Okay, yeah. Even just this little bit is worth 4,300, although this is the more valuable stuff. Right, cool. Now I can buy all that stuff. Ooh, Supreme Elixir of Arcane Cultivation. I will take that. Right. Sell all that stuff.
Be sure to...
Yeah. Now back to Danthalon's.
Breathe deep and move.
Can Lae'zel move? Yes, but she's very slow. That's okay. Right, that'll be 5,000 gold, please. How much you got left? 150? Yeah, you can buy a couple more things. Anything heavier? Alright.
Short father.
Indeed. Is there somewhere else I can sell the rest of my stuff? Oh, I'm allowed out the back door. What's over here? Anything? Well, there's a way down to there. And there's a door here. A locked door. I'm very curious about this locked door. But I probably shouldn't be. Alright. Save and then open the door for me. I need to get rid of that bloody pixie again. Like, the pixie isn't here and she's still complaining. What do we have? Okay, it's just a storage room. Alright, fair enough. Is there a way down? Because what's the lower building on this? There isn't a door for the lower buildings. Will you buy these moon lanterns? Damn it! Nobody wants them. It's like I also couldn't sell the lyre. Just nobody wants to buy the lyre. Alright, in that case...
Remember.
Yeah. In that case, I'm going to have to send these back because I'm not having them bloody crying at me constantly. Back to camp. Alright. Well, I can open this chest if I can reach it, so... Off we go. Don't collapse, don't collapse, don't collapse, don't collapse. Grab it, run. Okay. Back we go. Extract. Right. I should now have basically everything unlocked in the game. So I will make a mind reading, I will make one superior, one greater, one universal resistance, not that I've ever used one. Cool. That was worth all that faff. Right, now I guess presumably this is going to like teleport me into Baldur's Gate. I assume I'm not going to have to go through open land again, and this is like the pass for the lower city. Despite the fact that presumably, so there's no like wider map, is there? Presumably there is a road coming down that side of the river, and this is just a crossing point. So to have it like, yeah, what's this? Oh, Raphael. To have it be like, yes, this is where this is the only way into Baldur's Gate is through this one crossing. Yeah, that's definitely not true, and it's weird that I'd need to give the pass for the lower city here, but it's just the way the game is done. Also, I'm confused as to why Jaheira has like a notification, like a quest marker on her.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
We're isolated. This is exactly what Orin wanted. What next? Who is the Rashimar you had your Harpers searching for? Who is this Rashimar you had your Harpers searching for?
A shame of mine. Redoubled because I did not tell you everything sooner. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
He travelled with you back in the old days. There isn't a Balduran alive who doesn't know that name. Just get to the point. He travelled with you back in the old days.
I sense you mean no insult, calling scarce a century ago the old days, which is considerably more insulting. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We've fought at one another's backs times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Because him and Jaheira are both among the canonical party members. I've definitely said this before. I think it was the canonical party members for Baldur's Gate 1 are Jaheira, Khalid, Minsk, Dynair, and Imoen, I believe. I don't know the canonical party members for Baldur's Gate 2. Imoen, Minsk, and Jaheira are almost certainly among them, but that's all I know. Interesting. I wonder what happened to Imoen. Because I don't expect she'll show up. What happened? I suspect there's more to the story than that. I'm not sure what this has to do with our fight. What happened?
Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
No, you totally did the right thing. Like, Minsk was a nutter. Like, even on his good days, he was a few springs short of a hamster wheel. Hamster wheels don't need springs, I hear you say. Try and tell Mince that, honestly. So you left him, and here you are, you made the right choice. I'm sorry, that's a cruel choice to have to make. If he's lucky, they killed him then and there. Sounds like he got what he deserved. I'm sorry, Jaheira, that's a cruel choice to have to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Ah, that's interesting. Like, I imagine that the drow, I believe Minthara is the companion I missed earlier in the game. I expect she would have been the first example of this, but I guess this is implying that if we bring Minsk into our fold, we can protect him, the Emperor can protect him the same way as he protected all of us. Interesting. Then let's find him. While you're only telling me this now, is it really more important than stopping the Chosen? We can try, but we don't know if he's alive. Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
Yeah?
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another
I thought he
path.
was a statue.
I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
I'm confused. Right. She said that... Sorry, there's no point pausing. It doesn't pause because it's a multiplayer game and they thought pausing was for losers. Yeah, I'm confused about a couple of things. Right, Jaheira is half-elf. Half-elven. Minsk is human. So how on earth is he still alive a century later? Because, like, she was like, the events of the old times was most of a century ago. And yeah, she is both half-elven and therefore has a slightly longer lifespan, but is also a very powerful druid who also have extended lifespans. I mean, she's not high enough level for that, but we can just hand-wave that away. She also used to be part fighter, so clearly she's respect at least twice in her life, because I respect her as well. But Minsk, he was a human ranger. How the hell is he still alive? Almost a century later, unless this plot is a lot older than everything has suggested it is. Like, the suggestion is that it's only been a few years, basically, maximum, that this has been going on. But earlier in the game, I read a thing, or I found a thing talking about the missing stone statue of a legendary ranger. And it's like, I see. And I made, like, vague allusions to, I feel like I know who that is, but I don't want to spoil. Because I knew Minsk was in this game. It's one of the very few things that I did know going into this. I didn't know Jaheira was, but I knew Minsk was. And, like, when I heard about, the legendary ranger statue, it's like, that's how he's still alive. He got petrified, they thought he was a statue, and now he's gone missing or something like that. So, yeah. Maybe that is. Maybe it's going to be revealed that he was a statue for a while, but it seems really odd. I was certain that we'd find him as a statue and unpetrify him, but I guess not. So I'm confused about that. I'm hoping it will be answered, but who knows. But, yeah. That is enough for today, and next time I'll be headed on. Maybe into the lower city. So thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more Baldur's Gate 3 soon. Hopefully it will be less freakishly hot next time, and I will catch you later. Subscribe for more board games, card games, miniatures, and TTRPGs, kind of like this. And yeah, I will catch you later.